GloboCare MRMS is a top-notch electronic medical record system that enables hospitals to store and retrieve patients' records safely. With the sophisticated and easy-to-navigate design, the system allows the users to easily navigate files from one record to another. With the powerful search engine, accessing to your patient's file easily even the documents are unstructured. With the system allowing multiple search criteria, we can ensure the correctness of patients' data when querying the system for patient's record. Users can simply search for patient's record by keying in the record number, or by using a barcode scanner. The patient's record are displayed on the top of the page, while the documents are displayed on the bottom. With this design, users can easily understand the navigation of the patient's record and documents. With a single click, users can view the documents which are stored on the database. The viewing method are made simple to allow fast and easy retrieval of documents, especially during doctor-patient's consultation, allowing doctors to have more time to consult more patients. Users can simply scroll to the bottom to view the next pages of the document. This powerful feature of Smart Category provides seamless navigation between document categories, with artificial intelligence embedded into the application, providing the easy-to-read access to all pages of the patient's documents. For example of this document, with a total of more than 200 pages in this document, it would be a hassle and time-consuming to scroll to the bottom to only find the type of document the users needs. With the engagement of AI in the system, the engine automatically separates the documents by reading the contents of the document once the documents are uploaded into the application, which is then automatically tagged them correctly to the document category. Now, with the document pages tagged, users can easily navigate between pages of the same category by simply clicking on the Pages button on the right. Some hospitals would prefer the documents to be separated during the upload. With such request, the document category are made simple for viewing by adding in the color coding for each of the different category. With such pages being categorized according to their category, the users will only find the pages which are only related to the category on each document. With numbers of different files displayed from multiple category, the system allows user to sort the category by the same color, to allow easy recognition of the document's category. At some point of time, the doctors prefer to make comparison between two sets of files, for an example a recent lab report and earlier lab reports. This comparison will make the doctors to easily recognize the changes of the lab works from two different time, making the flipping of documents easier electronically in the system rather than on the physical documents.
Depending on the preference of the doctors, they can also view the documents externally, which will provide a larger view of the documents on external browser tab. At some point of time, documents need some editing. Users can utilize the checkout function, which will enforce no third-party editing at the same time to ensure the document's integrity. Emailing feature is also part of the available functions that easily enable users with granted permission to email the documents to the users within the application or externally. This function, however, requires a strict user permission that are allowed to particular user to ensure that the documents are not shared out without any authorization. Identical with emailing feature, this share file feature is also one of the sharing method that can allow documents be shared to other users. However, this feature are controlled even further that a time limit are being configured so that the documents are only being shared out for a time limit. Managing the records. The doctors can set certain patients' record. For an instance, the doctor's repeat patients that are being reviewed for a period of time to be a favorite record. A favorite record enables the doctors easily to navigate back to the patient's record and documents without performing any searches. Every favorite records can be easily navigated on the Explorer tab, right above the Searching of Patients feature. Sometime, we find a number of identical records in the system, which are from the same patient. However, these records contain some files which are meant to be in the same patient's record. With the simple merging feature, the system allows the patient's record and the documents being merged together into one single record. The binder feature is a very powerful feature that binds documents from the same interest together. Identical to how we bind the documents that we often review by putting a staple on them, in electronic means, we put them together as a binder. This feature is particularly very useful for doctors who are doing research on some disease and are studying on symptoms of that diseases. The temporary access rights provides a limited time access to users, which does not have any access rights to certain records or documents. By temporarily assigning them the rights to view the records, they have a limited time, where they are allowed to view the documents. Once the time has run out, the access rights will automatically be revoked from them. Watermarks and retention period can be configured to suit the requirements of the document controller's policy. Watermarks can be configured by using text, or by inserting a custom images to be printed on top of the document for document control purposes. The retention feature allows the automated document archiving or deleting within the set period of time. The controls benefits the storage maintenance for any older unwanted documents to be removed from the database automatically. Here, permission and groups of users are configured. We can assign any users from different groups to allow them to view, edit, share, download or even delete a document or records. This feature is the key controls of all the users, whether to allow them to have the permission to perform any action which is allowed on the document or records.